Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone on this sensational Sunday? Hope you are all doing well. I hope you're all safe and I hope you're nourished and hydrated. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. A lot of people are not in great positions. Um, and I mean, a lot of people. And for the most part, I think 85% of the population is now struggling. It's always been a struggle, but with the current state of affairs, things are not good. Things are bad. Things have increasingly worsened, and we can thank the commander in chief for that. Um, Hold on one second. I have to rinse off my eyeglasses because um, they're very foggy. Yes, and this is my natural hair. We have a lot of humidity in the air, and I have cowlicks that stand up, and I don't have any heat or oil in my hair, and this is why it is the way it is. So the only way for me to get around that is to put heat, first oil, and then heat on my hair to flatten it. But I'm not doing that because I choose not to do that. Hold on one moment. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Anybody on here yet? No, not yet. Hello, hello. I'm back. So I just want to talk about a few things. Our commander in chief, Donald J. Trump, has said that there will be no new wars. So I'm just going to read a couple of things that he has said at different speeches that he held, different rallies. This is one of them. And this is what he said. One of them says, oh, hold on, let me mute that. I can't. Let's see. The globalists want to squander all of America's strength, blood, and treasure. The globalists want to squander all of America's strength, blood, and treasure. Chasing monsters and phantoms overseas. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad. We should never have gone into the Middle East. We should have never gone into the Middle East. Under my leadership, we will turn the page forever on those foolish, stupid days of never-ending wars. We are building our military stronger than ever before, and we're not going to deplete it again on stupid, senseless, endless wars. World war has never been closer than it is right now, World War III. We need to clean house of all the warmongers and America's last globalists and the deep state. If I'm president who delivers. I was the first president in decades who didn't start a war. And the worst, most important, worst incompetent, corrupt president in history. Yeah, he goes on and on and on. Well, you have lied repeatedly. You have lied repeatedly. These are just a few of the clips that you have said throughout your course of your career, your politicking career, and at your rallies and speeches prior to your second term here. It's your second, not your third, because you didn't win the 2020. You did not win the 2020. That has been proven over and over again. But so yeah, we're screwed, people. And if you haven't noticed in the increases in prices of everything has gone up so much, so dramatically, and it's going to continue. It's going to continue. And now he wants to backpedal. He wants to backpedal because now he has come to the realization that we no longer have the munitions that are needed for this illegal war. So, yeah, everybody, we're screwed. We are screwed, royally screwed. But this is where we are, sadly, unfortunately. The overall economy, we are right now, never mind our toe being in the depression pool, our entire frickin' body is in the depression pool. This is where we are. This is where we are. And it's not going to get better anytime soon, because this is going to have an impact and an effect on our economy for at least the next 20 years. What's going on right now is going to affect us for the next 20 years. Needless, senseless, illegal acts of war and aggression. And now they have passed this merge with Israel. United States military with Israel. How vile and disgusting is this? How vile and disgusting is this? Netanyahu must be walking around with the biggest boner in his pants, you know, like, rah, 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 we got this. It's sick. It's absolutely, it's disgusting. It's immoral. And I'll say this for the people who support what's going on in Palestine: you have no soul. You have absolutely no soul. You don't. And if you say you don't support it, yet your rah-rah and your supporting networks that have people on their show that support Israel, you're supporting Israel. And in reference to what I just said, Bravo TV, Andy Cohen, he supports Israel. The Real Housewives of New York, the cast member, that woman, what's her name? I don't even know her name. She's a staunch advocate for Israel, you know? So, yeah. What's her name, that one? She's, let me see what her name is. Erin Leachy. She supports Israel. She supports Israel. Her father was in the IDF. So if you're watching these shows, you're supporting Israel. And I know a lot of content creators will probably take issue, not that they watch me, but if anybody does, they'll take issue as to what I'm saying because this is their livelihood, this is their bread and butter. Well, your bread and butter has a lot of blood on it, okay? Your bread and butter has a lot of blood on it because you're supporting a network that has cast members that support apartheid and support genocide. So I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there. This is the sick world that we're living in. Absolutely sick freaking world. It's so vile, it's disgusting, and because of our disgust here in the West, Iran is going to make sure that every action that has occurred here in the West by the United States, they're going to make sure that we will remember. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make sure. I'm not anti-American. I'm anti-war. I'm anti-genocide. That's what I'm anti. And, you know, it's absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening. Now what they're doing is they are not showing anything that's going on in Palestine. They're limiting the coverage in Palestine because now Israel knows that like 80% of America is against what's happening there. Not only 80% of America, there are countries all over globally that are against Israel. And it's horrible. It's horrible. It's so disgusting to see what's going on and the damage and the carnage that we are paying for, right? Because supposedly SpongeBob and his pineapple under the sea said that that land belonged to Israel. That's the biggest crock of shit that there is. It's as big as the biggest freaking septic tank in the world. That's how much bullshit that is. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And like I said, anybody who supports it, well, you know what? You have no conscience. You have no conscience. And if you're promoting these shows, you're making your bread and butter by promoting these shows because you're getting sponsors, you're getting advertisers. You have a lot of blood on your hands too. Remember that. Remember that. But on a different subject, I'm going to talk about how people who support Trump, who receive benefits, whether it be Medicaid, food stamps, whatever, they support Trump. And you know what? The United States should do like what China does. The United States should do what China does. You have 2 children. You have a limit of 2 children. You have any more than 2 children, then you pay for it on your own. You pay for the birth of your child. You pay for any food, any health insurance for your child. That's what they should do. Because, first of all, healthcare should be universal. We are the wealthiest country in the world. And we have the worst, the shittiest, most horrible freaking health insurance imaginable. Now me, I'm a retiree, and so now anything, like if I exceed a certain amount through Medicare, then I have to pay extra every month, okay? It's such a scam. It's absolutely scandalous. It's horrendous. But yet what? Israel has universal health care. Look at that we pay for. We pay for. So not only do we pay to unalive innocent Palestinians, we pay for their health care, we pay for their education. Why don't we have universal health care? Because insurance companies won't be able to make their billions, right? That's why. That's why. We live in a shit system. We really, really do. And here in New York, the police commissioner, Tish, she's a staunch advocate for Israel. A staunch advocate for Israel because her father is horizontal. Her family has been horizontal with Israel. She looks like an inbred anyway, not for nothing. She really, really does. I don't talk about people's looks, but yeah, you look like an inbred, Tish. Whatever her name is, the commissioner. Not Tish James, the white lady, the police commissioner. Whatever her name is. Inbred. Ugh. Horrible. Horrible, absolutely freaking horrible. I mean, people, well, people have woken up. Now people see. And you cannot conflate Judaism with Israel, because Israel is Zionism. Israel is Zionism. Judaism is Judaism following the Torah. There are many, many Jewish people that are against Zionism and are against what's going on in Israel. There's a very high number of Jewish people that are against what's going on. And if you think I'm kidding, look it up. Horrible. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're managing. Um, it's a hard time. People are struggling. People are definitely struggling. And this war, the billions that we have lost so far, the numbers are very, very high. And if you don't think that this is going to affect us for years to come, your head is in a pineapple under the sea. All right? And again, I'll say it a million times, if you're supporting anything that is aligned with genocide, you have blood on your hands. You have blood on your hands. Remember that. Anyway, everybody, have a good day. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and do the right thing. Do the right thing by people. Until next time. Bye. Next time I come on, I'm going to have my hair perfect. I really am. I'm going to make an effort to have it perfect. No. I have a lot of hair. I have textured hair. This is how my hair is naturally. Nothing in it. No product, no oil, no heat. Till next time. Stay safe and well. Bye. Oh, and to be clear, being anti-genocide is not anti-Semitic. I'll say that again. Being anti-genocide is not being anti-Semitic, okay? So don't get it twisted. Don't get my words twisted. Later.